Okay, so it is now recording. Let me share my screen. Okay, so please confirm that you can see my screen on the chat box. You can see my screen. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so yeah. All right, so let's get started then. Today, we're going to do the focus training on the newest campaign of the SD501 and its platinum model and also the Econ Sigma. So before we start, as usual, we need to verify this disclaimer that all figures is going to be used in this training is just roughly approximate calculation just for explanation purpose only, and each single distributor is responsible to do the proper calculation based on his own business and his own units registration. You can refer to your upline as well, so you can ensure that your calculation will be correct. Enagic has the rights to amend, update, and or change the mentioned rules in the training without prior notice based on the HQ instructions, it on its own and sole consideration only. Each distributor is fully responsible to study the company shared materials on the DSP, Distributor Support Portal, where you can put your username and password and make self-calculation to match self-expectations based on the registration. Each distributor is required to check his own DSP portal for daily updates on today's content. As usual, we need to remind that Enagic business is a business that requires daily commitment from you as distributor, same as expected from Enagic, from each single one of its family members. Enagic normally and specifically Dubai is not responsible of any results which will not match your expectations. So based on this, let's get started with today's amazing contest from Enagic that will maximize your sales to the max ever. So as you are aware as of today that the current campaign from Enagic is as a farewell party for the flagship model, which is the SD501 series. That model is going to be phased out. Already, some branches have no stock from the SD501 and Platinum, like the USA, I believe, and maybe other branches like India, I think, as well. So, as a farewell party for that model, that contest is being born or came to life. So each single sale from that model, Enagic SD501 or the platinum model, will be counted as 5 units. So when you register 5 SD501, which is the one model, you will get 25 sales count. So immediately you are 4A. Congratulations, no need to wait for really or real actual 21 or 25 sales to become 4A. Just 5 SG501 will give you this privilege. Not only this, but it will be also accommodated with the Ukon Sigma. And here might confuse some distributor that 3DD. The 3DD or Ukon 3DD is the official name of Ukon Sigma from HQ. So that 3DD doesn't mean that Ukon DD. No, it is the Ukon Sigma, the big one. Lasts for 1 year, cost in Dubai around 3,000 Singaporean dollar without shipping. So any one sale from SD501 or Ukon Sigma or Platinum model will be counted as 5. So if you record the 3 of them, it will be total of 15 sales count under you. So you are ready now to unlock your 3A line with only 3 models. In Dubai, we have already stock of SD501 and platinum, and I think we are lucky over here to have the stock yet, so we can use and utilize that amazing contest during February. So for the SD501, as of today, February 9, we have 35 units of the normal SD501 and 17 units for the platinum. What does it mean? It means that you are lucky to be in Dubai to be able to utilize that amazing contest in the Middle East market. Not only Dubai, not only UAE, but all over Middle East, you can do it. Not only for Dubai distributors, but for overseas distributors as well from Europe, America, Canada, Australia, Brazil, Japan, anywhere in the world except Mars. They can sell in Dubai the SD501 and the Platinum model, and they can enjoy the sales count to grow up in the business immediately. So, this is only for the direct sponsor. What does it mean? It means that you need to put these machines as your own direct sale, not to be indirect for upline or for deep downline. For deep downline or for other uplines, it will be normally one sale, but for you only, because you are the direct sponsor, it will be five sales. It will be five sales. All right. And that will not be shown in your sales report in your DSP. If you don't know what is the sales report in your DSP, please drop me on the chat so we can put some time to explain this. But in your sales report on the DSP, you will not see it, but you will see it in some part called bonus point or BP. It is also there in your DSP, and as you know, always for Enagic, transparency comes first. Everything is already clear, everything is obvious, everything is shared to each single distributor. So you can see your bonus point counted as 4 plus 1, which is the sales. So total 5 you will be having. So what is the terms and conditions for this? As of today, here are the terms and conditions. So let's pay attention to it to work smart and to follow and align by it. First of all, rank up with the campaign product is eligible only when the total sales are fulfilled for the rank up. What does it mean? It means that if you are, for example, 4A now, and your total sales are 29, all right, then you will not be able to become to be 5A unless you accumulate total sales of 50 or 51. So the difference from 50 to 29 should come from either normal sales or from that SD501 times 5. So over here you can talk about 4 SD501. It will give you a total of 49. Then you are with 49 total sales. So yet you need to have 2 more sales to unlock your 5A rank. 8 points commission will not be changed. And that came to us frequently that, hey, 5 sales will mean that I will have my commission times 5. No. This campaign is made to make you able to rank up in the ranks fast, quicker than usual. However, 8-point commission will not be changed. For example, if you are 3A distributor and you register one SD501 in Dubai, okay, that sale will be 5 sales count for your total sales count. However, it will give you in dirham only 3 points, which you are eligible to it. It will not give you 8 points. It will give you only 3 points because it is one sale, direct sale. In dirham, it will give you the normal commission as usual. However, it will be 5 sales. So, based on your sales total, you can see if you are eligible to become 4A or you might need one more SD501. So, you can do it. Device changes not allowed. So you need to think twice before submission. Today, you cannot come to register K8 and then remember that, oh, SD will give me 5, so I need to change it. No, we cannot do it. In this case, you have to keep the K8 sale or to cancel it and wait for 6 months to register the same client again in the Enagic system. So please kindly pay attention to this point, think twice before submission, and always prioritize SD501 since day one during February. So you can get the you can get the maximum effort or the maximum return on that. Permanent OCON-DD. Permanent OCON-DD means that OCON-DD which have more than 2 renewals. So you already purchased one and then renewed once and renewed one more. So it is permanent OCON-DD. Permanent OCON-DD can be renewed with the OCON Sigma, which is the big one, which is lasting for 1 year. When you renew it, that Ocon Sigma will count as 5 sales for the Ocon ID, not for your main machine ID. Again, when you are a distributor and your ID is Ocon DD, if that Ocon DD is a permanent Ocon DD, you can renew it this month with Ocon Sigma, and at that time, the Ocon Sigma will be 5 sales for the Ocon DD account or the Ocon DD ID only, not for your main machine ID. Because usually machine comes first and then Ocon DD. So Ocon DD will have the renewal then. So for the renewal of Sigma, it will be counted as 5 for that Ocon DD, or now it will be Sigma because renewed as Sigma, but the machine will be considered as an indirect sale or an indirect distributor. So it will not be counted as 5, it will be counted only as 1. Tokure sale of the SD501 will not count and will be only 1 sale. What does it mean? It means that you introduced Enagic to Magid. Magid has no money to purchase the machine. However, I'm good in sales. I brought 1 sale. I will join as Tokure and my machine will be the SD501. In this case, my sale, which is mine, which is my ID, Tokure ID under you, that will be 1 sale only. It will not be 5 sales. Why? Because I am Tokure SD501. Tokure SD501 sale ID will not be counted. However, when Magid will be doing the business and when Magid will be selling the machines, I can get benefits of that of that contest to get each SD501 under me to count as 5. So me, as a Tokure distributor, I can get benefits of that contest. However, me as a sale for you as my direct upline, I will not count for you as 5, I will count only as 1. If it is not clear, please drop me on the chat box so we can explain more after we finish. GFS and other bonuses. And here I need to clarify, GFS is the group financial support. What is this? This is the advanced bonus being received to the 6A, 6A2, 2-2, 2-3 and above, including the title incentive, monthly bonus, quarterly bonus, and any other bonuses. All of this is called GFS, group financial support. These bonuses, for the purpose of eligibility to be receiving that fund or that bonus, any machine, any sale will be 1. In this case, what does it mean? It means that, imagine with me now, 5A distributor has total of 91 total sales. So he needs 10 machines in 1 month to become 6A and receive the title bonus of $3,000. These 10 machines cannot be 2 SD501. No. In this case, SD501 will be counted as 2. So, yet he needs to register 8 more machines to be able to receive the 3,000 US dollar title bonus for his ID being a new 6A leader. The same for 6A2, for example, every month 6A2 need to have a machine within 8 points. So if it will be direct sale SD501, it will be only 1, not 5 for such cases. Okay, then how we can check that's called BP count. Normally, on the DSP, you will have your sales report mentioned how many machines did you sell, how much did you receive, how much you are not yet paid, and any other details mentioned on your DSP. So the same for the bonus point, it will be accessible for you as following. First of all, you need to log into your DSP, Distributor Support Portal. If you don't know how to log into this one, you need to ask your upline, your mentor, your leader, the person who introduced you to Enagic, or you can reach out to the customer service here, but you have to let us know what is your Enagic ID so we can give you the username and then you can set the password, then you can have access to it. So after logging into the DSP, you need to log or move to the DGS, Distributor Genealogy Solution. Then you can find the menu button in the right top corner of that DGS. Over here, menu button. Then on the right side, you can display the sales 8-point accumulated. It is exactly same as mentioned over here, which is the total sales including the 8-point sales and BP, bonus point. You can see the photo over here. Here is the menu and here is the sales 8-point accumulated. And after this, you can find the BP, bonus point. Your additional 4 machines or 4 count, which will be added to the 1 machine, so total of 5. You can see it mentioned here. If you sold 1 SD, you can see here 4. If you sold 2, you can see 8. If you sold 3, you can see 12, and so on. So, all right? So that amount of the BP can always be checked on that same page. Decide the ID that you need to check. Menu. Here is the ID. Same. And then you can see the total sales in 8 point with the BP during February. All right. So here is the examples to check and to know more about that and to get better understanding also for each single case. But before it, cheers for a cup of Kangen to get refreshed. Okay, so first example, which is the normal case, which is the basic of the campaign, that imagine that Mr. C1 is the client with the SD501 for Mr. B1, which have K. Then that C1 sale of the SD501 will be counted as 5 for Mr. B1. However, the indirect sponsor of Mr. C1, which is Mr. A1, will not be counted as 5 but only as 1. That's how the direct sales only will be counted for the SD501 to give you 5 sales count. So in the case that B1 sold 1 more SD, 1 more SD, and 1 more SD, then it will be counted as 5 here, 5 there, and 5 over here again. So total of 20 sales will be under B1. Then B1 is eligible to unlock the 4A line with only 1 more direct sale. However, A1 need to do the same as a direct sale under him for the SD501 to get the same privilege. Next, repeating upon sigma, and we agreed that 3DD equal sigma. So don't get confused. Ocon DD normal has no 3, but the Ocon sigma is 3DD. So B1 is already Ocon sigma distributor. So imagine that his renewal due date is not yet in February. All right, let's say it will be in July. However, Mr. B1 wants to get advantage of the current campaign. Then he can repeat his own Ocon sigma. Right now in February, it's okay to repeat it earlier than due date so that 5 sales count will be given to the Ocon ID. And same as the previous example, Mr. A1 will get nothing because this contest is limited to the direct sales of the SD501 only. Third example, the fast track or the fast rank up to the 3A immediately. If you are one of those people who are counting on the trifecta or quadfecta, you will be so happy with this contest because it will be fitted with your strategy for the quadfecta or trifecta. Why? Because if you have 3 machines to start with for the business or 4 machines to start with the business, this will be great if you can do it as mentioned over here. K8 on top, or maybe Anespa, maybe MGuard, or any other machine to start with. And then under that, one SD501 or Platinum, both are okay. And Ocon Sigma for the SP maintenance for that ID, so that you can have 1A, 1A. After that, the first sale or the first direct sale exactly can be your 3A sale. Because with this ID, which can be K8 or Anespa or Mguard or Kangen Air or Kangen Curry, no matter what, under that ID, two direct sale of the eligible products, which is the SD501 or the Platinum, with the Ocon Sigma, then it will be total of 10 machines. So you are eligible to unlock your 3A with one direct sale of any product. And then you can do the business as a 3A distributor, always either as an indirect under that C1 or direct later. That's why it will be great for you to rank up to the 3A. Not only for the 3A, but for any other rank as well. Imagine that you are existing distributor and you have total sales of 15. All right? So you register one SD501. Okay? So the second one immediately can be 4A. Congratulations. You can be 4A. Because 15 already plus the SD501, so 20. So the 4A sale, which is number 21, is eligible now to be unlocked by you as a direct sale. That's why you can enjoy it. Same for 5A rank. If you are 4A distributor and your total sales as of today are 45, you can register one SD501 as a direct sale, and also self-purchase is acceptable, by the way. So that 45 will come to be 55. So immediately you can unlock your 5A line with only one machine, so you can rank up easily. You saved the effort to sell 6 machines, but only one SD501 plus one direct sale, so you became 5A. The same in the example for the 4A over here. You are 3A today, 15 sales. You don't need to put 5 machines, just one SD will cover that, and then become 4A. Congratulations for the ranking up. What about the 6A? All right, over here we need to again differentiate two important parts. The first part is about the 6A rank. Second part is about the 6A title bonus. For the 6A rank, you can use this contest to just become 6A, but no bonus. So you can count it as SD501, 5 machine, Platinum, 5 machine, Open Sigma, 5 machine. So you will become 6A, however, no title bonus. Okay? For the title bonus, you will need to register 10 machines, 10 actual machines during the month of the qualification, and all the terms and conditions for the 6A promotion or title bonus will apply. Like MGuard Kangen Air will be half, Ocon DD renewal will be 1/3, and filter set of 30 will be also 1/3, EHPA bronze card will be half, and curry will be no need, just 1 by 12. But it's okay. So over here, the example showed to us that case. If you are distributor and your total sales as of today are 90, then you need to decide, do you want to receive the 3,000 US dollar or no? If yes, then you need to put 10 machine, 10 SD501. So you will become 100 sales unit, and then one direct sale of the 6A sale. It can be MGuard, it can be Kangen Air. So you will be eligible for the title bonus. But if your answer is just I need the rank, I don't need to get the money or the title bonus, in that case only, you can utilize that campaign because you have already 90. So one more platinum plus 5, one more normal SD501, 5 more, then 100. In this case, the sale number 101 can be your 6A sale. However, you will get the rank only, no bonus. And that is very risky because you to become 6A without the bonus might affect bad on your uplines and leaders because it will affect their bonuses as well. So please be careful in this pattern. Okay, here is the clarification for the rank up eligibility and campaign. Normally, we need to remember always the basic fundamental of Enagic ranking up. For the 2A, you need to have 3 direct sales. For the 3A, you need to have total of 10 direct indirect. 4A, 20, 5A, 50, 6A, 100. What does it mean? It means that, for example, you are 1A now, sorry, you are distributor now, and you put your first 1A leg as a K8. Second one, it will be Ocon Sigma. Then your total sales are 6 only. Is it 10? No, it's 6. Then your second direct sale, it will be under the 2A. I'm sorry. Let me repeat. Let me just erase this one. Okay? Okay. Again, for this point, let me clarify first. For the eligible case, if you are new distributor and your first 2 direct sales are eligible product, which is the SD and Sigma, then you have 10 total machine. That's why you are already eligible to become 3A following the Enagic fundamentals. Then you can unlock your 3A with any product. Okay? However, if you started your first 1A leg with K8 and then Ocon Sigma and then Ocon and then SD501, that will not make you 3A because the first 2 machines here are total of 6 units, not 10 like here. So you are not eligible to become 3A. You are yet 2A. Okay? If it is not clear, please put in the chat box so I can get back to this point for more explanation. And in this point as well, I need to clarify that all the other rank up requirements must be met as well. What does it mean? As I mentioned a few minutes ago, for the 6A title bonus, you need to have total sales volume of $300,000 to be eligible to be 6A. regardless the title bonus of 3,000, if you don't have 300,000 US dollar sales volume, you cannot become 6A. That's also one of the 6A rules. You can refer to it from the 6A PDF in our enagic.ae website. Okay, here is the Ocon Sigma PASAP example as well. What does it mean is PASAP? As you know, for the Ocon, Enagic pay all the 8 points to the closest Ocon IDs. So for example, let's say Mr. B1 sold Ocon Sigma under him, okay? But he doesn't have Ocon ID. He doesn't have Ocon ID. Then the 5 sales will not be counted for him because he has no Ocon ID. And the same for Mr. A1, he will not receive the 5 sales account. Okay? All right. Here is the best practice, and please pay attention to this one exactly because that one you can maximize your profits to the sky. Okay? Remember that the weekly campaign, which has 8% additional bonus for any 3 direct sale, is still active for February. Okay? So, getting that campaign active with the current SD501 contest, integrating them together will give you the best income ever. How can it work? Like here. This is the example that we shared for the basic, correct? Mr. A1 will be selling his first machine SD501, the second will be Yukon Sigma, the third will be Platinum, then he can become 3A. To be 3A, that one can be also K8, can be M-Guard, whatever, right? But here he has 10 machines. So Mr. A1 today has total of 15 sales account because Platinum, Ocon Sigma, SD501. Okay? All right. If he registered these 3 machines from Monday to Sunday as a direct sales, that will make him eligible for 8% extra bonus for the value of that 3 machines. All right? For roughly calculation, imagine that today Magid joined the business and then Magid sold the 3 SD501 in 1 day, okay? Or 1 week from Monday to Sunday, okay? That 3 SD501 are direct sales sold in 1 week and all of them are SD501. What will happen here? Magid will have total sales record of 15 sales unit plus his portion from the 8-point commission, which is 1.3 points, plus the weekly campaign bonus, which is 8% of the total value for that 3 SD501, which will come to be approximately 10,000 dirham extra bonus. That's how Magid made the best usage for the current month of February thanks to the active campaigns and contests. Okay? One more time, let me repeat this slide because it is very, 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 very important to everyone to do it in that pattern so you can maximize your income, work smart, not hard, and do the same for your team so all of you can realize the true health and wealth from Enagic. Again, the best practice for February. Mr. A1 joined the business or existing distributor or FA0, no matter. But in February, he put 1 sale of the SD501 today. And tomorrow, Ocon Sigma. The day after tomorrow, Platinum. Okay, what will happen here? Mr. A1 now became a 3A distributor because he recorded 10 machines over here for the 1A leg and 1A leg, as you can see. And because that 3 machines are eligible product for the current campaign of the SD501. Okay, he has total sales count of 15 sales. And because he registered SD501 today, Sigma tomorrow, Platinum after tomorrow, he will be following the weekly campaign of the 8% additional bonus. So that 8% additional bonus for that 3 machines, if they are all of them SD501 normal, will be around 10,000 dirham. Plus the 8-point portion from that A1 from that 3 sales, which is 1 point, 1 point, and 3 points, so total of 5 points, plus total sales of 15 sales account. What does it mean? It means that one more SD501 will make him eligible to become 4A. In that way, you can do the campaign smartly and you can register 3 SD501 or Platinum or Sigma or combination of them in one day or 1 week between Monday to Sunday. Then you can get maximized your profit to the sky. I hope it will be clear so you can work on that to get more profit. Not only this, excuse me, but for any question, please drop it in the chat box so we can keep the flow for the training. What else? This is especially for the current 6A leaders and existing 6A potential distributors. The best target distributors for the current campaign. Who is the one in your team member that you, as a 6A leader or 6A2, need to push him or her to become 6A faster? The answer is existing 5A distributors who have more than total sales volume of 260,000 US dollar sales volume. Why? Because in the 260,000 US dollar sales volume, it means that the distributor has approximately 70 machine total sales account. So with a few SD501, that 70 can easily become to be 90 or 95 or around that much. And with this, the 4 SD501 will also contribute in this sales volume to become closer to the 300,000 US dollar. And yet, in the qualifying month of 10 machine, even if it is GR4, that total sales volume will be more and more closer to the 300,000 so that you can simply become 6A when you are only with 70 sales count, but 260 US dollar, 260,000 US dollar sales volume. All right, so that's all about the current campaign with the integration with the other, what I can call it, weekly campaign for the 8% and how it works. For any unclear point, please drop it in the chat box so we can refer to it. Now it is the time for the January sales insight for Dubai office for all of you to be aware how the sales are going on and how our forecast is being managed and maybe accessible as well. This is the actual sales insights for Enagic Dubai. January 2026, total of 139 sales in that pattern of the machine and in that pattern of the MENA market, Middle East. As you can see, Kuwait comes to be number 1, then Lebanon, then Qatar, then Russia. But Russia here doesn't mean Russia, it means the CIS countries like Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and so on. And as you can see, Mgard and Kangen Air and K8, Mgard and K8 always competing on the rank number 1, number 2. Then it will be followed by others like the Curry, like Anispa, JR4, SD501, and so and so. All right, so from this we can see that the top 5 countries, as you can see over here, Kuwait with only 7 machines, Lebanon with 6 sales, Qatar with the same number, and then CIS with the 4 numbers or 4 sales, and Oman only 2. That will be followed by the top 6 A's in January came to be number 1, Elena Maldini, thank you, 11 sales. Rustam Ismailov, thank you, 10 sales. Dumi Financial SRL, thank you, 8 sales. And then equally, Karan Mihwaj and Bahare, 7 each. Okay, is it good or bad? To know the answer, we need to measure this to our forecast that we had the meeting for it on December 25, 2025, last year or last month. Okay, as we have agreed in the 6A meeting on December 25 that we need to have on monthly basis 74 K8 and 82 M-Guard, 30 ANESPA, 21 GR4, 29 SD501. This is based on the market size of Enagic Dubai, only the Middle East. It deserves to sell that much. And for the overseas markets in the Middle East, each country should record that much of the machine and total sales. So by the, roughly speaking, Oman, we can say 50% accomplished, and CIS 80%. Saudi still no. Saudi is a great potential if you want to go. And Qatar is also around 30%, Kuwait exactly 30%. And for the machines, we are yet to record more and more sales. What does it mean? It means that the market is open for you as a leader to penetrate and go for more and more. During February, you can focus on the SD501, which have the 29 machine every month to be sold in the Middle East, and you can maximize your profit, your bonus, with the current campaign of the SD501 for the sales account of 5 multiplies, and for the 8% thanks to the extended weekly campaign of the 8% if you register 3 SD501 in one day or 1 week between Monday to Sunday, 10,000 dirham more you will get it. Let's imagine that's a golden opportunity for everyone to penetrate a blue ocean or new market, pure market of the Middle East. I did not yet talk about other great markets like Iraq, like Egypt, like Libya, Tunisia. It's huge. Okay, here is the sales for your information, just to get insights. For example, for Kuwait, Anespa come to be number 1, then Kangen Air, Ocon, K8, and then Lebanon, GR4 and MGuard are top. Qatar, we can see also MGuard, K8 are top. CIS, of course, K8, and then SD501. Oman, only 1 MGuard and 1 K8. This is a great timing for you as a leader or distributor to strategize your team and your business forward to the Middle East so you can penetrate and be the first dominant for that market. Okay, here is the forecast versus the actual achievement for January for your information also if you want to use it to strategize your sales. Again, same as we discussed on December 25, annually by the end of 2026, we need to have total of 900 K8, 1000 MGuard, 4000 Anespa, 300 GR4, SD501, also 300, but now it will not be okay because we are out for the phasing out. But remember, the DX is there. It will be replaced. And for Kuwait, annually, it deserves to have minimum 255, Qatar 210, Saudi 178, but that should be more because Saudi is a huge market, but no existent distributor yet over there. CIS 55, Oman 48. This is the monthly forecast versus the January actual sales, and you can see the achievement over here for January is yet to be improved. Only CIS and Oman are working somehow fine for the expectations, and GR4 is also not bad. However, the other market is yet to be penetrated. So February should be better than that month, and in February we can see 80% or more in the machines, especially for the SD501 or for the market over here, thanks to the same SD501. All right, so here is the time to recognition for the weekly campaign winners in January. So please help me recognize and celebrate the winner for the first week of January, Miss Leila Sharipova. Then the next week or the following week, Miss Bashira Afat. And the other week, which will be the third week, Elena Maldini, Omnia Belhreti, Choini, and Amir Baba. Thank you so much, leaders, for that achievement. You can repeat it in February, along with Mr. Yancy, Samuel Maldini, and Tina Sapar. Thank you so much. And then the last week of January, which is amazing, with 150% achievement of the global sales. The lucky distributors are Samuel Maldini, Hafiz Mohammed, Hemas Kumar, George Matuk, and finally Rudy Hashem. All of you leaders can do the same and repeat it in February with the SD501 with more sales account, and others can do the same in February. February is a golden month for you if you are going to utilize it in your smart way with your team, not alone. Okay, and here is the latest update for Enagic Dubai, that the EOS, Enagic Online Store. If you don't know that, we are available now in Dubai to get sales done online, same as the USA, Europe, Australia, Nigeria, and others. Not only for the machine, but also now for accessories. And anyone can do it. So now you don't need to follow the timing of Enagic Dubai office working hours. You can just go online, no need for distributor ID, no need for any password, just join as a no distributor, then you can purchase any accessory you want to purchase and deliver it to your client online. Except machines. Machines will need for sure the distributor ID, but anything except the machines, it will be okay. And I am happy to say that you will find something new in Ramadan that we are working on, but we cannot say it now. So please stay tuned for Enagic Dubai offers in Ramadan, which will be from 18th of February, I think, to the middle of March. That's it, and thank you so much for your time. Sorry for being noisy somehow, but yeah, let me stop sharing and, of course, stop recording as well.